Goddard throw in on the sideline. They throw it in towards the middle. Alexa Contreras clears it. Out to Ani Reyes on the move. She tries to play one through. She mishandles it. Out of bounds off of Goddard. Throw in for Lovington on the far sideline. Goddard gets in the way, plays the ball out. Lovington throw in again. Lovington throws the ball in. It's headed by a Goddard player. She plays the ball forward, off the head of a forward for them. Corral's able to clear it off of a Goddard player, out of bounds. It's going to be a Lovington throw in. Lovington throws it in quick to Cooper. Cooper mishandles it. Contreras comes out with the ball in the middle. Tries to play it across, nobody there. Goddard going to run the ball down. Nope, going to let it go out. It's going to be a Goddard throw in. Ball thrown up. Played off of a Goddard player, out of bounds. Dominguez grabs it quick, throws it back in. Played off of the body of a Goddard player. They tried to get it out, and Contreras steps in the way. It's not going to go off of her. Goddard throw in. She throws it in. Celeste steps in front, knocks it back out of bounds. Goddard throw in on the bottom sideline. Throws in. Alexis steps in front, misplays it. Goddard takes it away. Passes it to the middle. Pops one through. Big ball out to the far side. Plays the ball across, over the net. Out of play. Goal kick for Cortez. Cortez kicks it on the ground to the far side. Cooper out there coming back to retrieve it. Misplays it out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of Goddard. It's Lovington throw in on the far sideline. Cooper throws it in. Contreras tries to control it there. Goddard gets in the way. Pop another one up towards the middle. Out of play. It's going to be a Lovington goal kick. Cortez sets the ball down. Plays it to the far side. Goddard first one to it. And Casas is able to clear it out. Goddard brings it right back the other way. Sends it to the far side. Corral trying to get there. Pulls it back towards the middle. Pulls it back to the outside now. Clears it out. Goddard's in the way. Corral comes in. And then Mendoza kicks it out to Reyes on the move. Gets a push in the back, but doesn't get called. Reyes sends it to the outside to Cooper. Cooper on the run. Redirects one forward. There's a race for it. Cooper gets to it. Pulls it back. Plays one towards the middle. Nobody there. Goddard clears it. Comes back the other way. Casas comes up. Goddard plays it to the outside. Played towards the middle. And a Goddard play redirects. He's going to call a handball. Lovington ball coming out. Free kick. Looks like Mendoza's going to put it down. Mendoza kicks it in to Dominguez. Dominguez misplays it off of her shin. Goddard comes back the other way with it. Play it to the close sideline. She sets the ball and drops it back to a midfielder. Crosses it, far side. Shot, wide. Goal kick Lovington. Cortez puts the ball down and plays it to the far sideline. Cooper comes back to try to get it. Goes off of her, out of bounds. Throw in. Goddard comes back quick. They've got somebody over there. She misplays it, and Corral comes down with it. Lets it go out of bounds. It's going to be a Lovington goal kick. They should really look at splitting crossing field here. Cortez goes back to the same area. Alexa Contreras controls it, sends one between two girls. Reyes is there to fight for it. Goddard comes back the other way. Plays it up. Gets through. Cortez is coming out. Picks it up. And this time she boots it towards the middle. First one to it's Goddard. Coming back the other way. Dominguez is right there on her. They play it to the low side. Tries to get it back to her. Dominguez steps in the way. Dominguez crosses her over, and she's on the run with the ball. Sends a ball through. Mia redirects it. Gets through the Goddard defense. Goddard able to clear it forward. Midfield. Looked like that one came off the arm. Played it to the far side. Redirected for her own girl. A give and go. Mendoza's there. Fighting that one. They drop it back. And Casas is there to fight for that one. Goddard bringing it the other way. Alexa Contreras sends it out. And Goddard controls in the middle. Takes a shot from the middle. They try to redirect it in. Not able to. A little shot in to Cortez. Cortez plays the ball short. Goddard went in the middle of the field again. Valletta is able to get a foot on it here. And Goddard sends it up the line out of bounds. Lovington throw in. It's going to be a Lovington throw in on the close sideline. And looks like Dadiana is going to come up and throw this one in. Throws it to Contreras. Contreras tries to play it towards the middle. She's unable to. Goddard steps in the way. Misplayed by Mendoza, but she keeps fighting for it. Dominguez comes out of the scuffle with it. Close sideline. Sends it up. Valletta's there. Valletta just plays it towards the middle. Nobody there. And Goddard takes it away. Goddard plays it to the low side. Dadiana tries to get in front. She just redirects the ball out of bounds. Throw in Goddard. .31-18 remaining in the first half. Throw in towards the middle, and they've got somebody there. Play it forward for her own girl. Tries to get it back to her. Lovington defense is able to clear it. Sends it out to Cooper. Cooper pulls it back. Coming back towards the middle. Kicks the ball through. Nobody there. Mia comes back and takes it. Mia goes up. Gives it to Reyes on the run. Mishandled, but Reyes, they kick it right back into Reyes. Mishandled by Goddard's defense. They send it to the bottom side. Nobody for Lovington fighting for it there. Goddard will come all the way back and grab it. She tries to pass it to her defender. It gets past her. And Valletta comes on in a hurry and forces a ball out of bounds by Goddard. Lovington throw in, close side. Dominguez will take the throw in. Ball went over the fence, so Dominguez waits for a ball to come from the other side. Goddard comes back the other way with it. First one to touch it, and they win it. Plays the ball out. Far side. Tries to get a ball through. And Corral does a great job of stepping in the way there. Cooper out there fighting for it with their midfield. She drops it to a defender. They pop it back in. Lovington misplays it back out to a Goddard player. She sends the ball towards the middle. Redirects the ball out of bounds. Out the end line. It's going to be a goal kick for Lovington. Cortez kicks the ball low on the far side. Casas plays it there. Redirects off of a Goddard player out the end line. It'll be another goal kick for Lovington. Cortez sets the ball down. And she plays the ball. She puts this one high. Goddard first to touch it again. Misplayed. Alexa tries to send it to the outside, but Goddard steps in the way. Far side. Alexa comes back to fight for this one. Brings it to the low side. Dadiana trying to win it. She gets to it first, kicks it out of bounds. It's going to be a Goddard throw-in. She throws the ball in. Dadiana puts her head on it and then a knee and gives it right to a Goddard girl right in the middle. Shot. Cortez grabs it. She rolls it out the far side. And Cooper's the first one to it. Plays it back towards the middle. Nobody there for Lovington. Girls have got to start stepping in front. Dominguez takes it away from here on the bottom side. Plays the ball back to Dadiana. Dadiana sends it back outside, a little wide. Nobody able to get it for Lovington. Takes it away down the sideline. She's got a foot race. Pulls it back. Pretends like she's going to play it to the middle. Makes a move. Plays the ball herself. Pulls it back again. Puts the ball towards the middle. Mia's able to get a foot on it. Comes back out. Brings it to the low side. Mia tries to play it back in. It goes off of a Goddard defender out of bounds. It's going to be a Lovington throw in on the bottom side. Mia throws it in. Dominguez mishandles it out of bounds. Goddard throw in. Got to start winning those. A little more effort there. And ball on Goddard. It's going to be a Lovington free kick. Corral's going to take the corner kick, or the free kick for Lovington. She plays it, splits two girls from finally puts a foot on it. Alexa Contreras does down the far sideline. Goddard first one to it. Mia's there fighting though. Drops it to her own defender, and then they send one way forward. Corral steps out, clears the ball back up. And Cooper's there running backwards with a Goddard player. They send it all the way in. Should be a goal kick. Cortez is going to set this one down. Cortez plays it to the far side. Redirected by Goddard. And then headed back in. Goddard controlling the ball in the middle. She takes a shot from there. Lovington defense steps in the way. Celeste grabs the ball, coming to the bottom sideline. Plays it around a Goddard player, and then back towards the middle. Coming in, passes one forward to Ani. Ani bringing it low side, splits them. Can't quite get it there. Had Celeste on a run. Ani plays it forward for Alexa. Alexa pops it forward. And they both play over the top of the goalie. Goalie's able to step out and grab it. Best look that Lovington's had today. Goalie boots it another 63 yards. And that ball should go out of bounds. It does. Lovington throw in. Goddard might want to grab her as their punter. She does have the wind at her back right now, so Lovington's playing into the wind. But that's still a big boot. Lovington throws it in. Dadiana first one to it. She misplays the ball out of bounds. Goddard's going to make 3 more substitutions. .16:05 remaining. Goddard throws the ball in. They throw it over the top. Illegal throw. They finally caught her. She had a couple on the far side that she did the same thing on. But they caught her on the close side. Dadiana throws the ball in. Throws it to Dominguez. Dominguez redirects right into a Goddard player. Keeps fighting for it though. And Goddard player steps over. Alexa comes back and gets it. And then Cooper drops all the way back from her forward position, sends the ball through. And Anai's here to fight for it with the Goddard player. Brings it bottom side. Anai trying to figure out something to do with it. Tries to cross over a player. Goddard steps in the way. And they're going to give it a Goddard throw in. Sure looked like it was off the Goddard player to me. Ref and I disagree on that one, though. We've done that a few times this year. Play it to the outside. Cooper gets in the way. Cooper go down. Anai plays it low side to Dominguez. Dominguez controls the ball here. Sends the ball towards the middle. Alexa there. Crosses it to the far side. Has Cooper. Cooper redirects over her. But Goddard sends it back the other way. Outside. Brito sends it down the line. Nobody there. Goddard brings it the other way. They give it to the middle. Both girls miss it. Dadiana in a foot race for it. She clears it out the side. Goddard throw in. Goddard's going to have a throw in on the bottom side, close to the corner. Goddard won a substitution, but they waited too long to get it in. And Lovington comes out of it with it. Alexa Contreras down the sideline, and she kicks it out of bounds. Goddard going to try to come back quick, but they have a substitution to make, and Lovington's going to make a couple as well. Looks like that's going to be Victoria Barunda and Areli Prieto coming into the game for Lovington. Goddard throws the ball in. Celeste steps in front and heads it over. Cooper fights through there. And Goddard's defense steps forward and plays one forward. They play one to the far corner. Corral's there. Tries to play it out. And Goddard steps in the way. Plays it down the line for Cooper. Cooper tries to spin outside. Nothing there. She finally gets it played outside. And Mia's going across the field trying to get there. Goddard plays the ball back to the middle. Drops it right back. And Mendoza steps in the way. Pops it up to the bottom side. Alexa Contreras trying to keep the ball in. Lets it go out of play. Throw in Goddard on the bottom side. Goddard throws the ball in. They throw it low. And Celeste steps in front again and takes it away from them. Sends the ball through on the bottom side. Anai on the run. It's going to be a race for it. Goddard plays it out. It's going to be a Lovington throw in on the bottom side. And she throws it to Celeste on the run. Goddard's able to clear it out. Lovington throw in again. Anai gets the ball. Anai throws it in. Nobody there. And great ball by Lovington with the shot on goal. Dadiana sends the ball to the middle there, and Alexa kicks it out wide. Another decent attempt for Lovington. 7.5 remaining in the first half here. Lovington's going to have to pick up the pace some. Goal kick, and we've seen this goalie. She's able to kick it a mile, so Lovington might want to back up a little bit. And she kicks it down the middle. Goddard first one to touch it. Good things happen when you touch the ball first. She drops it back to her defender. Defender sends it to the
Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week, you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Hey Wildcat fans, Wildcat sports are back. No fans in the stands aren't going to hold the Cats back. Catch all the action on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, links on the school website, social media, also streaming live at hobbsamerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats are the finest in the West, and we can't wait to cheer on all our athletes. Thank you to the Wildcat family for your continued support. We are Wildcat Strong. Go Big Blue!
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store.
Back here live from Wildcat Stadium, Brian Urlacher Field. I'm Patrick Alexander. My son Hayden here on the camera. Evie Stuber back at the studio producing for us. Really another lackluster first half for the Lovington Lady Cats. They've got to get this together and really put a move on, losing 1-0 here, and really just again haven't controlled the middle of the field. Lovington is not controlling balls in the middle, and Goddard is taking advantage of it. They've had a ton of shots on goal because they are controlling the middle of the field. Unfortunately for Goddard, they have not taken as many shots as they probably could have. Now they're going to switch ends, and Lovington's going to have the wind at their back. Lovington should be able to capitalize on some of that and make some runs on goal here. We've got about 5.5 minutes here in the halftime. We'll go back to sponsors and be right back with you for the second half of this contest.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store. It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store. Hey Wildcat fans, Wildcat sports are back. No fans in the stands aren't going to hold the Cats back. Catch all the action on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, links on the school website, social media, also streaming live at HobbsAmerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats are the finest in the West, and we can't wait to cheer on all our athletes. Thank you to the Wildcat family for your continued support. We are Wildcat Strong. Go Big Blue! General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find the fast in names and numbers. Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom.
It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on
Getting ready here for the second half of this matchup between the Lovington Lady Cats and Goddard Lady Rockets. Your Wildcats will have the ball first. Really need to get more aggressive, control the middle of the field. Lovington going to come back out, and they're looks like a 2-3-4. Lovington plays the through ball, and it gets through. Celeste on the outside. Plays the ball to the corner. Steps over, making a run. Tries to get another one through. Goddard's able to clear it. Celeste runs out and gets the ball back quick. Dominguez looking for somebody to throw the ball to. Throws it towards the middle to Dadiana. Goddard's able to clear it. Sends it up. Down the sideline. Nobody there for Lovington. Contreras there to stop the momentum as they pass it right inside. They play it towards the middle. Lovington defender able to step through. That's going to be Mendoza. Playing it all the way through. Goddard drops it back to their defense. Play it to the far side. Sets it. Kicks it to the sideline. Goddard keeps it in. Plays the ball around. Back in. Mendoza's able to get the ball to the sideline. Plays it up sideline. Lovington not ready for it. Goddard was. Coming back the other way. They play it to the outside. With the run on the far sideline. She pulls it back. Sends it to the middle. Shot from the middle. Played into her own player, but couldn't handle it. Goddard controls the ball in the middle again. Sends it to the bottom half. Cooper steps back to help. And Casas plays it towards the sideline. Goddard steps forward, pops the ball back towards the middle. Goddard tries to head it. She misses it. Cooper steps in front, trying to take the ball away, unable to. Goddard plays it to the far side. And Dadiana plays it through. Gives it to Celeste on the move. Celeste passes through. Tries to make a move, unable to. Goddard steps in the way, but comes back and gets her own ball. Tries to pop one between her legs, doesn't get to. Dadiana steps back with it. Sends it low side. Goddard first one there. The Lovington defense plays it out to Goddard. And Goddard's going to control the ball. Brings it to the bottom side. Alexis steps in front. Cooper's going to come down and get the ball. Plays the ball between her legs. Sends it up forward down line. Goddard plays the ball back in. Redirected towards the middle. And Sophia and the Goddard player both there touch it. Lovington controls it. Ani plays it off of her head towards the middle. Gains control of the ball. Coming up the middle. Sends the ball. Tries to get one through. Unable to. Goddard steps in the way. They play it to the bottom side. Send it up back up to the middle. She tries to play the ball. Lovington defense kicks it high to the far side. Sideline coming back in. Goddard coming back the other way with it. Plays the ball towards the middle. Has somebody there. They just pop one towards the goalie. Cortez happy to pick that one up. And we'll go the other way with it. She sends it into the far side. Ball bouncing. Goddard's able to put a head on it, but it keeps going. Lovington's direction. Celeste puts pressure on it. And a Goddard player just kicks it to the top row of the bleachers. Dominguez waiting on a ball. It'll be a Lovington throw in on the far sideline. She throws it in. Mia fights for it there. It comes through to Ani. They're going to call a handball on Mia. I don't know why they'd call that one. They haven't called any of them all day. She plays the ball into the middle. Goddard, the only one there. Pops it to the outside. Resends it into the middle. She has somebody there. Plays it right back to her on the outside. She pulls back towards the middle. Plays it across the Lovington players. Towards the middle. And Casas comes in trying to stop that one. And a field goal for Goddard, but not the right goal. Lovington again just looks lackluster. They have really not controlled the ball in the middle. And as we've seen all season, if Lovington doesn't control the ball in the middle, that's exactly how you attack them. Cortez puts the ball down, plays it to the low side. And Cooper's able to keep it in, sends it up to Vanessa Valletta. Valletta plays it back to Cooper. Cooper sends it towards the middle. Anae fights there for it. Goddard's able to clear the ball. Send it back into the middle, plays it back to the bottom side. Nobody there to receive it. It'll be a Lovington throw-in. Casas throws the ball in, and that might have been an illegal throw as well, but they don't call this one. It's going to go out on Goddard. Cooper throws it back in quick. She throws it towards the middle. If a Lovington girl would be pressuring that, that's a high kick all day. But we don't have anybody pressuring. Goddard controls the ball in the middle, sends it to the far side. Takes it up line, sends it down line. It's going to be a foot race for it, and Goddard's going to win it. She sends the ball towards the middle. Cortez is able to redirect the ball and then jump on it. Cortez plays it bottom sideline, and it's going to just go out of bounds. Ball goes over the fence. Goddard going to jump the fence, come get it. They're happy to waste time here. 34-12 remaining in the second half. It's going to be a Goddard throw-in. She throws it in. 3 Lady Cats there. Celeste first one to touch it. Plays the ball off of a Goddard player out of bounds. It's going to be a Lovington throw-in. Casas with the throw-in. She throws it quick. And Cooper's able to keep it in for a second, but then boots it out. Goddard throw-in. She throws the ball down the line. Casas steps up, passes it to Cooper, who plays it nicely around the Goddard player. Keeps coming down the sideline. Sends the ball through. Goddard sends it back towards the middle. Celeste steps out to the middle, though. Plays it to the far side. Alexa's out there trying to pull the defender. She does, and gets around her. For a second, Goddard clears it out the far sideline. It's going to be a Lovington throw-in. Dominguez going to throw it in for Lovington on the far sideline. Goddard controls it. Coming back the other way, send it to the middle. Play it to the far side. And she's got all kinds of room to run with it. Sends the ball towards the middle. Corral steps across, doesn't let her go anywhere. Plays it to the far sideline, tries to keep it in. Does! He's going to call it out of bounds. It looked to me like she kept that one in. Goddard happy to, again, make substitutions, slow the game down. 32-23 to go. As we can tell in that first half, he didn't give any extra time, even though there was a lot of time wasted. Ball comes in, they drop it back. Plays it right back to her. Dadiana steps in front. Sends the ball out to Celeste. Celeste tries to get around. Goddard clears the ball. Throw in Lovington. Dadiana comes. Brings the ball back. Dadiana throws it down the line. And Goddard is there to control it. That one looked like it played out of bounds, but we're not going to call that one. Mendoza steps forward, kicks it off of a Goddard player out of bounds. Mendoza throws it in quick, and Mia is the first one to control it. Dominguez with the ball on the sideline, plays it towards Alexa in the middle. Alexa sends it forward to Cooper. Cooper on the bottom side, trying to figure out something to do with the ball. Sends it back towards the middle. Alexa there, pops it back to the outside, right to a Goddard player. Ball goes out to Dominguez. Dominguez first one to it. Can't do anything with it. Goddard takes it away. Takes it to the far side. Dominguez steps in front. It's going to be out off of Dominguez. Goddard throw in. They throw it in on the far sideline. High throw. Contreras first one to it. Passes it to Mia. Mia misplays it, and then Goddard kicks it into her head. Coming out the other way, Goddard sends it outside. They keep it in the sideline, play it towards the middle, then right back out to her. She's got to run. Send the ball towards the middle. Corral lets it come off of her chest, or off her body, and comes out with it. Goddard sends another ball back to the middle. And Mendoza's got the ball back deep. Plays it towards the sideline, kicks it out. It's going to be a throw in on the far side for Goddard. Goddard going to make another substitution. Goddard throw in on the far sideline. She throws it to the middle. Nobody from Lovington coming with her. Plays the ball with a high foot. And Dominguez was close enough for them to call that one. Dominguez kicks it off of a Goddard player. It looked like it should have been a Lovington throw in. Mendoza pops one up. Mia there to fight for it. And knocks the girl down. Goddard has the ball in the middle. Takes it to the far sideline. And Mendoza comes out with it. Looking for somebody to go. Sends it to Celeste. Celeste misplays it out of bounds. Goddard throw in on the far sideline. They throw the ball in. Again to the middle. Celeste steps up though and makes them make a move. Plays the ball in off the head of Mendoza. Mendoza plays it out. And Goddard takes a shot from there. And Cortez eats that one up. She throws it bottom side. Cooper here. Cooper tries to make a move. Runs right into the Goddard girl. Valletta comes back. And it's going to be out. The line judge said Goddard ball, but middle referee calls it Lovington. Lovington throws it in. Probably another illegal throw in that they didn't catch. That was a handball though. Cooper does get it on E, kicks it to the far side. Got Dominguez on the run. Dominguez bringing the ball towards the middle. Sends the ball across the middle. Goalie's able to eat it up. Coming out the other way. Big leg. Casas lets it bounce off her back. They're going to call a handball on Goddard. Casas puts the ball down, plays it up, right to Goddard. Goddard plays it bottom side. She's going to send it to the middle. Played it right back out to her. And Sophia comes up and doesn't let it happen. She tries to play the ball through. Unable to. Mendoza steps out, takes this one. Mendoza runs into the Goddard player, plays it towards the sideline, plays it out line to Cooper. Cooper sends it with the left to Valletta. Valletta redirects the ball towards the middle. Back to Cooper. Cooper sends the ball through. And Goddard misplays the ball right into her goalie. And Casas first one to it this time. Again, if Lovington would be pressuring those balls, they are playing every one of these with a high foot. And Corral's fighting that one. Forces it out of bounds. Goddard throwing. Goddard again going to make a substitution. They throw it towards the middle. And Corral heads it out of bounds. And Goddard going to let it go out of bounds. Goddard making a couple more substitutions. They throw the ball in towards the middle again. Corral first one to it. Pop the ball up. Goddard crosses Lovington over, takes a shot. Cortez is able to catch that one. Here we come back the other way. Plays it out to Dominguez on the far sideline. Dominguez pulls back, sends the ball towards the middle. Alexa Contreras there to collect it. Alexa sends it bottom side to Cooper. Cooper coming the other way. Plays it outside to Valletta. Valletta on the move. Makes a move towards the goal. Sends one towards the goalie. Goalie's able to eat it up. Coming out the other way. Really a great move there by Valletta to get that one onto goal. Ball goes almost straight up. And nobody's able to touch it coming down. Goddard able to touch it first. Coming bottom side, Corral's trying to step through. He's not able to. They play it to the middle. Back to the bottom side. Mendoza steps across, takes it down, sends it out the sideline. It's going to be a throw in for Goddard on the low sideline. She throws it in towards the middle. And Casas puts a head on it. Goal by Goddard. Casas puts her head on it, goes right to a Goddard player. Nobody for Lovington steps up and defends it. 2-0 Goddard, 24:48 remaining in the second half. Lovington plays the ball through, and Goddard steps forward, kicks it right back into the zone. Goes across to Dadiana. Dadiana plays the ball there, trying to figure out something to do with it. Goddard takes it away. She's got to move on the outside. Puts the ball towards the goalie. Cortez lets it go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Lovington. Just another goal there where Lovington gave up by just not being active enough. Goddard controls the ball in the middle. Alexa steps through and puts one back. And Anai steps back, plays it to Mia. Mia trying to get a ball through, nobody out there. Goddard comes back the other way. Dadiana puts a body on it, redirects it. Alexa plays it to Celeste. Celeste back to Alexa. Alexa back to Celeste. Celeste redirects it. Mia gets kicked in the ankle. Goddard able to clear that one out. Celeste throws it in, has Alexa splitting defenders, puts one through. Goddard controls the ball there. Alexa just quits running. Comes back and gets it though. Sends the ball towards the middle. Anai steps in front. Anai trying to split defenders. And the goalie's going to come out and just slide into that one. Good move there by Anai, splitting them though. She almost got to her own ball. Played bottom side, comes back towards Cooper. Cooper with the ball on the outside. Cooper plays it towards the middle. It's going to go out the end. Goal kick for Goddard. .22:55 remaining in the second half. Goddard making a substitution. It's going to be a goal kick for them. She plays the ball up the middle. And Dominguez is the first one to it. Brito down here fighting for it. Plays the ball up line. Goddard clears the ball out. Out of bounds. Ball played in the middle by Goddard. Goddard sends it back, and then she just pops it forward to her own player. Bringing it bottom side. Lovington steps in the way. Dominguez does. Dominguez waiting for Goddard to make a move, and Goddard takes the ball away. Play it to the far side, sends it down the sideline. Dadiana in the way. Dadiana plays it to Celeste. Celeste pulls it back, sends it cross to Anai. Anai puts a ball in down the middle, and Valletta makes a good run on it. Goalie able to just grab it though. Come in and back out, and she boots another one. Dadiana lets it play off of her legs. First one to the ball though. Goddard plays it low side down the sideline. Tries to pull back and Brito gets in the way, plays it out of bounds. Throw in for Goddard. They're going to make a substitution first. Throw in Goddard. And she crosses over Dominguez. Mendoza steps through, plays it out to Contreras. Contreras plays it far side to Mia. Mia trying to fight there for it. Out of bounds on Goddard. Lovington throw in. Ball played in. Goddard controls. Played back to the middle, back to the outside. Back to the middle. Turns to try to take a shot. Sends it to the outside. They play it to the inline. Redirected by Corral, who got her body in the way. Sends it out to Alexa Contreras. Alexa waits too long. Gets her leg taken out. But does get it played forward. Ani waits for a Goddard girl to come. And Cooper on the run. Sends the ball back towards the middle. Nobody there for Lovington. Goddard clears it. Brito tries to collect the ball. Lets it go between her legs. And then she runs to it. Plays it back into Cooper. Cooper sends the ball towards the middle. Nobody for Lovington really anticipating that one. Goddard clears it. Goddard plays it off of her head. Brings it back down to her. And keeps it in bounds. Sends the ball, splits Lovington defenders. And then Mendoza's able to clear it. Back to the middle. Corral puts a boot on it. Sends it forward. Goddard misplays it. And Ani's there to fight for it. She gets some room. Plays the ball through for Mia. Mia trying to get to it before the goalie. Can't. Goalie comes out and slides and saves it. 19 and a half to go. And we're going to have another water break. We'll take this opportunity to get a couple of messages from our sponsors.
General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now a Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now a Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now a Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now a Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Back live from Wildcat Stadium, Brian Urlacher Field. I'm Patrick Alexander here. My son on the camera, Hayden Alexander. Back at the studio, Evie, making sure that we at least try to sound good and look good. Took a little water break there. Hopefully that'll give Lovington some energy. They've just not had a whole lot today. It's a bit disappointing. You want them to come out of these district games and really fight. And Goddard has controlled the ball pretty much the entire game. 2-0 score is really just the start of it. Goddard has controlled the ball. They've won every ball, or the majority of. It's going to be a free kick for the goalie for Goddard, and she boots it to the far side. Dominguez tries to step up and get to it. Doesn't. Contreras puts a foot on it, though. And Goddard comes back the other way. They control the ball in the middle. They cross over Alexa. Alexa was anticipating that, though. Goddard plays the ball, bottom side, sends the ball through the middle. And Cortez is going to come out and grab it. She boots it out. Goddard first one to it. And just keeps playing it with it down there. Goddard plays it up line. It's going to be out off of Lovington. Goddard throw in. They're going to come back in quick, and they've got somebody on a run. She makes a move towards the corner, gets there, crosses it. Cortez is there to eat it up. Cortez boots it towards Cooper. Cooper backing up and lets it go over her head. Throw in for Goddard on the far side, or on the close side, sorry. Got my directions mixed up. Lovington has the wind at their back right now and really haven't taken advantage of it. Goddard throw in. 18 minutes remaining. Two Lovington girls go for it, and neither one can get to it, so Goddard pops one through. Mendoza comes through, though. Tries to play it to the sideline. Goes out of bounds off of Goddard. Cooper throws it towards the middle. Dominguez comes across, keeps the ball in, plays it up line. Goddard in the way, sends it back towards the middle. And Mia steps in from the outside. Handball there by Goddard, not called. Cooper takes the ball down the sideline. Look like off of Goddard. They're going to give it to Goddard. Yet again, I don't typically try to call officials out, but this has been horrendous, to say the least. Throw in by Goddard. Valletta fighting there for it. Goddard drops it back to their defense. Celeste is able to come through a player. Cooper plays the ball towards the middle. She's got a couple of girls running for it. And Reyes goes right into the goalie. And she gets a yellow card. Goalie had already collected the ball. Reyes runs into her. It's going to be a free kick there for Goddard. Goalie kicks it out far side. Alexa's first one there. Plays it towards the middle though. Goddard there. Goddard collects the ball. They drop it. Girl tries to kick it, but Cooper steps in front. Cooper taking it far side. She outruns her. She's got to run. Takes the left foot on it. Goddard misplays it. And the goalie picks it up. Goalie kicks it out. She kicks a boomer into the wind. And Corral's able to put a head on it. Dominguez plays it to Cooper. Cooper sends it towards the middle. Redirected by Goddard. They clear it out the bottom side. Back to Cooper. Cooper plays one through. And Goddard's able to control it in the middle. Taking it to the far side. Two girls go across for it. Both fall. Corral tries to control it on the outside. And Goddard takes it away. They play it down the line. She's got a run on Dadiana. Dadiana trying to come back in. They send the ball towards the middle. Mendoza steps in the way. And the girl just falls, trying to get a call. And out there, Barunda just waiting for the ball. She's going to have to go get them. She does take it away, takes it down the far sideline. Crosses over towards the middle, plays the ball through the middle. Goddard able to clear it out. Far sideline. Lovington throw in on the far sideline. Dominguez going to come and take the throw in. Nobody really moving for her. She throws it in. Goddard steps in the way and play the ball up the sideline. They kick it out. It's going to be a Lovington throw in. She throws it in again down the sideline. Lovington throw in again. Goddard clears it. Dadiana throws it. And Goddard puts a foot on it and bounces it up high. Goddard defender there to head it out. Goddard controls the ball in the middle. She sends one forward. Corral collects the ball, tries to control it. Unable to run it down on the sideline. It's going to be a throw in for Goddard, and they're going to make some substitutions. Two to nothing Goddard. It's going to be really important for Lovington to at least put a goal on in. A shutout's not good at all for this Lady Cat team. Throw into the middle. Dominguez steps back and takes it. Crosses over the girl. Plays it back to the sideline. Coming up line. Plays it towards the middle. Goddard girl steps across. Takes it away. Sends it to the far side. Tries to bring it back to the middle. And two Lovington players just watching it. Goddard has a run on it. Takes a shot. Wide. Goal kick for Lovington. Lovington going to make a substitution. Dadiana is going to go out. Prieto is going to come in. Cortez kicks the ball out. Far side. Goddard first one to touch it. They play the ball back in. Plays it towards the middle. And then gives it bottom sideline. Misplays the ball. Cooper's there to take it away. Cooper bringing the ball down the sideline. Plays the ball in. Goddard's in the way. Takes her own ball back. And then Goddard collects. Sends it to the far side. Mendoza steps forward. Sends the ball out. Tries to run it down. Does. And then goes out of bounds. Throw in for Goddard. They get the ball quick. Throw it in towards the middle. Comes out to Dominguez. Dominguez plays it to Contreras. Contreras sends the ball forward to Mia. Mia redirects the ball to the outside. Keeps it going to the outside. And then Goddard just clears it. Mia throws the ball in. And it looks like Barunda pops it up. And Goddard controls there. Brito steps forward. Redirects the ball forward. Cooper comes in, takes the ball away. Tries to take one to the outside, unable to. Dominguez there, and Goddard plays through. They're coming the other way with a 3-on-3. Plays the ball to the outside, and Brito's there to run it down. Clears her from the ball, and Corral sends it back to Brito. Brito trying to fight there for it. She's unable to. She goes down. Out of bounds. And Brito's still down. She gets up. She's going to have to go out of the game. 10:57 remaining. 2-0 Goddard on top. We've got the Goddard boys on the right side. The Lovington boys on the left side getting ready. The number 1 ranked boys in the state of New Mexico, any class, Lovington. Getting ready to defend their 6-0 record and their 2 years without a loss in district. And we're back to live action. Goddard throws the ball in towards the middle. Nobody for Lovington there. They just control it. Now Dominguez goes across and takes it away. Keeps the pressure up. Just Goddard drops it. Then they send it back in. Corral boots it out to the far sideline. Redirected out of play by Goddard. Lovington throw in on the far sideline. Throws the ball in. Alexa drops it right back to Dominguez. Dominguez sends it back to the middle to Mia. Mia redirects the ball to the outside. She's taking it down the line. Crosses the girl over. Crosses another girl over. Here she goes towards the goal. Puts a left on it. Nobody there for Lovington. Goalie's able to pick it up. And just rolls it to the bottom side. Nobody home. Goddard plays the ball towards the middle. Gives it right back to her. She sends the ball forward. Corral plays the ball out to the sideline. Nobody there for Lovington. Goddard comes back in with it. Pulls a player up and then pops it over. Goddard plays it through. Corral there fighting for it with it forward for Goddard. Goddard redirects, and then Mendoza clears it. Goddard comes in, tries to put a shot on goal, and it rolls out of bounds. Just rolls off the top of her foot, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Lovington throw in on the far side. Throw in. Lovington controls. Prieto boots the ball towards the middle. Goddard's the first one there to it. Plays it forward. And then they try to cross over. Prieto plays the ball forward again. Prieto again puts a body on it. Goddard has the ball on the far side. Cleared out by Lovington off of a Goddard player. Lovington tries to keep it in, or Goddard does, not able to. Lovington plays the ball up sideline. And then Goddard clears it out of bounds. Lovington throw in on the far sideline. Contreras throws it in short to Dominguez. Dominguez drops it back to Contreras, but Goddard steps in front. Contreras goes around her and takes the ball away, sends it forward to Mia. Mia redirects the ball, and Goddard steps through. Lovington just waiting for the ball to get there, and it's not going to if you wait for it. Redirected by Corral. Goddard controls the ball in the middle. Brings the ball forward. Takes a shot. Slides down. Cortez is able to grab it. Cortez kicks it to the low sideline, straight out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Goddard on the low sideline. And Goddard going to be happy to take their time with it. 2-0 lead, 7:40 remaining in this one. They throw the ball in towards the middle. A lot of players step in the way, but goes out of Goddard. Lovington throw in. Cooper brings the ball in, throws it in to Dominguez, tries to get her on the run, unable to. Goddard controls, going the other way. They play it to the sideline out there, and the girl crosses over. Lovington just run and play a ball towards the goalie. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Lovington. So Cortez kicks it far side. Has Contreras there. Contreras takes it down the line. Plays the ball up line. Redirected by Barunda. Goddard first one to it though. Play the ball back in the zone. And Prieto's able to put a foot on it. Goes out to Contreras. Contreras goes out to Mia. Mia goes far side, pulls it back, and then plays it to Celeste. Celeste waits for the ball. Controls it there. Plays it bottom side to Cooper. Cooper collects the ball on the sideline. And here she comes the other way. The girl's grabbing and pushing in the back. We're not going to call that one either. Coming back the other way is Goddard. They send it through the middle, and Corral pops one forward. Mia redirects the ball, trying to get to it. And Goddard just clears it out of bounds. Cooper coming back the other way. Looking for somebody to go to with the ball. Throws it short to Valletta. And then it redirects off of a Goddard player. Looks like the ref was confused on which way he wanted to go with at that time. Mia comes out, throws it into Cooper. Cooper sends the ball towards the middle. Valletta redirects it, sends it to Alexa. Alexa with the shot. And the goalie for Goddard lays out. Barunda goes out there, and it's cleared out of bounds by Goddard out the end line. It's going to be a corner kick for Lovington. Good opportunity here for Lovington. They got to take advantage of it. It's going to be real important to get this one in. 5 minutes remaining. And it's going to be a throw in for or a corner kick for Lovington. And it looks like Dominguez is going to take it. Dominguez sends it towards the middle. Lots of bodies go flying. and Goddard's able to clear it. Goes out on the sideline. It's going to be a Lovington throw-in. Both teams going to make substitutions here. Cooper walks up, throws the ball in towards the middle. Goddard steps in front, and Contreras gets there, puts the left foot on it, towards goal, wide. It's going to be a goal kick for Goddard coming out. 4 minutes remaining. Lovington really needs to put a goal on the board, prevent the shutout. Goalie sets the ball down, boots it down the middle. And Dominguez is the first one to it. They're going to call that handball, though. It was, and I'm all for him calling it, but you got to call him both ways. Goddard free kick. She plays the ball towards the middle. Goddard first one to touch it, plays it back to her own teammate. Lovington takes it away. Dominguez coming the other way. Dominguez just bringing the ball, plays it to the sideline. Cooper on the run. Cooper tries to play the ball forward. It's going to go off of they say off of Cooper, but it looked like it redirected off of a Goddard player. Dominguez steps in front of that one. Contreras steps through, takes the ball away. Goddard able to clear it. Far sideline. Arelli keeps it in. Arelli fighting there for it. Arelli plays the ball forward. Nobody for Lovington there. Goddard takes it away, back the other way. Plays it to the sideline. She takes it down the sideline, plays it towards the middle, girls off sides. Free kick for Lovington coming the other way. Corral puts it down, boots it, has Alexa over there. Alexa redirects the ball, and Goddard takes it away, coming back the other way. Goddard plays it far side. And then plays it close side. And there's a race there for it. Cleared out. It's going to be a goalie kick for Lovington. Cortez puts the ball down and brings it to the bottom sideline. Cooper able to get back to it. Doesn't keep it in. It's going to be a throw in for Goddard. Lovington just out of it. Goddard throws the ball in. Celeste pulls it back. Celeste controls it, spins off of the girl, and she sends the ball forward. Goddard first one there to it. Ball played towards the middle. Goddard plays it bottom side. Sends the ball towards the middle. Plays it far side. And collects it. Takes it down the sideline. Towards the middle. Lovington crosses, steps over the top. Goddard drops it back to her own girl. Shot in on goal. Wide. Goal kick for Lovington. Cortez has the ball down. Plays the ball up the middle. Redirected by Prieto. Arelli's played a really good year. Plays the ball to the outside. Great pass out there. Ani out there. And Goddard just clears the ball out. And that's your ball game, folks. Goddard's going to win 2-0. They're going to get the shutout, which will most definitely make them your district champs. Now Lovington's going to leave it in the hands of the state to determine if they even get in. They only take 8 teams, so Lovington really needed a win here. We're going to jump off of this one. We'll jump over to the boys' feed next. And we want to thank you for listening, watching the stream, Noel Mark Digital Solutions. I'm Patrick Alexander. I had your call. My son Hayden Alexander here with the camera work today. Evie back at the studio. And we will jump over to the boys now.